Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the JR Wisdom channel. I was just wanted to make this quick impromptu video, just going live, because I've been seeing this all over my timeline, so to speak, on different social media platforms, and how people are getting really upset about it. And I guess what really hit was that this whole Kendall Jenner ad by Pepsi being pulled, and I'm thinking like, okay, this must be something serious. I had a few people call me and text me, asking me to get my opinion on it, and maybe I should go live about it or whatever. So I said, well, let me go ahead and do that real quick. What's good, Simply Deep? Yeah. So for those of you who haven't seen it, I got the link in the description. You guys can probably click on it while you're watching this. It's like I think it's like 4 minutes long. I can't remember, but basically, Mike Myers, what's up? Just putting on my seatbelt real quick. Sorry about this, guys. Yeah, so I'm watching. I click on it. I said, well, let me see what it is, and I saw Charlemagne talking about it, and he had some comments about it, and he had some comments about the Kardashians and the Jenners. So I said, well, let me check this out and see what really is the big deal, because if he's talking about it, it's got to be something going on. So I click on it and I see, like some Michael Jackson style type, video. Everybody's happy, everybody's cheerful. It's a multicultural, multi ethnic crowd out there. You see a woman in a hijab, and you see some Asian folks, some black folks, different people in the crowd. And whether it comes across as a peaceful protest, you see peace signs. I think on some of the signs you see, I think it looks like Russian writing maybe, or some different types of writing. And I hear that this has some connection with Thailand or something, that this video was promoted to show the police, or how the police are in the United States, and Kendall Jenner is supposed to be the forefront for that. So somehow this whole thing blows up, and whether it be Black Lives Matter or whoever took offense to it, and I'm just watching it. I'm sitting up there waiting for, okay, let me see what's the big, not the big bang, but let's just see what it is that's so controversial, why this video needs to come down. And it never comes. And so I'm like, okay, here we go. Here goes another thing. And if some people may have been just like me, might not have even seen it, and they might have already been talking trash about it, saying, yeah, police brutality, blah, 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 just based off of the media telling you not to like something. And it's crazy how powerful the media is, because if you guys watch it, it's basically, she's doing a photo shoot, spoiler alert right here. She's doing a video shoot with a blonde wig on, and then all of a sudden, looks like an Asian guy nods to her, smiling and basically telling her, hey, come along and walk with us. He's sipping on a Pepsi. They walk down the street. There's a barricade of police officers standing there, I guess protecting, or standing guard for something. And as she's walking, everybody's happy, everybody's jolly, nobody's like yelling or screaming. And then all of a sudden she walks over to a police officer and gives him a Pepsi. a Pepsi extending. I'm a Pepsi drinker, I'm a Pepsi Zero drinker, so let me chill on that. But I drink Coke also. So by giving him the Pepsi, I guess that's extending the olive branch to him, even though she would be looked at as non-threatening. And I guess Charlemagne, what he was saying in his interview is that they should have used someone from the culture more so than a woman who was raised with a silver spoon, who's never been at a rally, probably never even tweeted Black Lives Matter, or something like that. So I guess some people, the protesters, are looking at this as a slap in the face towards Black Lives Matter, and that protesting is not to be taken seriously. Yeah. What's up, Landy Max? To not be taken seriously, when I just think it's nothing to really be upset about. So I just wonder how long. I've seen a few videos by just Googling this, and people are making response videos hey, this is why you should be pissed off, this is why you should be angry. And people are like, yeah, maybe we should be angry right now, maybe we should be upset right now. It's like, you're Voltron, as they say, to assimilate, and you're told how to feel, and basically by someone else speaking on something that you might not have even paid attention to, all of a sudden you're being inspired to be angry, to bring about these type of feelings. I don't know if my connection is really good, if y'all are seeing me. It says I have poor connection, maybe where I'm going through right now. Hopefully it's still going. But people go on to elaborate. Obviously Kendall was used because she's a model, and she's in the Kardashian clan, so that's why Pepsi used her. And she did her thing, and I don't see why anyone would really take offense. I guess they were just trying to say, Pepsi was just trying to say they're down with the police. They're with the police, and they support the police. And they used her by doing that. But now all of a sudden, amidst this backlash, they won't stand their ground, and they just pulled out. But at the end of the day, Kendall still gets paid, and this tactic is working. The only people who haven't figured. I'm trying to pull the chat up. I didn't read what you just said real quick. You said this tactic, and everyone has figured it out except for blacks, and this tactic is working. The only people who haven't figured this out is blacks. Look in the Jared Orla, look in the in my description. You should see the link to the video. What tactic? What do you mean the what tactic are you talking about? But I'll wait for you. Whenever, Mike Myers, what tactic are you talking about? But anyway, what I was saying was basically, Charlemagne went on to say that, she wasn't the right person to basically bridge this gap, or this disparity between the civilian and the police officer. They should have used someone, I guess, who's actually been in the thick of a protest or something like that. The groups using boycott tactics against companies. Right, yeah, I feel you on that. I feel you. But I don't know what your thoughts are on this, Mike Myers. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what your thoughts are as far as that commercial or this advertisement. And they pulled it. They've already paid her. I don't know what the contract said, but they've obviously already paid Kendall, I'm assuming. And as far as them getting their money back, and they paid all these other people, all these extras to do this, and you just pull it based upon that, and then you issue an apology. I don't see, what's the big deal. But some people say that it's just another means of, people like the Kardashians who don't know anything about anything other than being freaks for attention and getting paid for it. And basically they're attacking her morals, which she's just an actress at the end of the day. I understand what you're saying, some things you don't do for money, but what's the overall message of this video, of this advertisement? Your interpretation. You can get a company to do anything as long as you threaten boycott or protest. That is correct. I know there's a lot of Pepsi drinkers out there, but I guess I was having a discussion based upon that. I hate to go off on a tangent about who are the biggest consumers in the United States. And I won't say, but just food for thought, just for us to get the I don't have the figures in front of me, obviously, and I don't have a a firm number, but as far as who are the biggest consumers in the U.S., I'm not talking about Pepsi, but let's just talk about in merchandise, from clothing to electronics to food, all of these things. And I guess that's what needs to be looked at. You know, the percentage of who buys what. But I just think the reason why I made this video, I just think it's just something that really you have bigger things to focus on, in my opinion. But I guess it was an act of good faith, and not good faith. It was just an act of, you know, being apologetic by removing it due to the backlash from it. Someone was saying that maybe they should donate. Pepsi should now write a check to Black Lives Matter in response to this, for this grave offense that they made by making this, you know, this video. That I don't see anything wrong with it. Yo, what's happening, Cornelius? What's good? So, I don't know what you guys' thoughts are on it. Make sure y'all comment. You know, how y'all, after y'all check the video out, maybe y'all checking it out while I'm talking right now. If y'all got a separate window open, you know, and we can all come to some type of overall, you know, just to direct attention towards something else instead of this commercial, this ad, you know. But people are really pissed off at the end of the day about it. So people are just saying, just let Kendall Jenner live, man. Just let her live. You know. Edward Montero, what's up? What's happening? So what do y'all think in the chat right now? I know this is gonna be posted later, but I'm just checking just to get some ideas on how you guys see it, so that, you know, when I do upload it, the people who watch this later obviously can, you know, hear some of you guys' thoughts on it and how y'all feel about this. And if it was it tasteful or distasteful? You know, I'm probably gonna be definitely losing signal here after a while, so I knew I should have waited going through this bad part. And not only this, when we talking about this, I mean, share similar views to you. Okay, got you. Not only this, like, as far as we talking about, let's talk about this media machine in general, right? This media machine basically puts things out, or someone who what's the social media term? Influencer. The social media term. An influencer basically states their opinion, and obviously we know how some people's opinions are. They can you know, you can say somebody who is an influencer, especially within social media and how things catch fire, they can, you know, just change the landscape or change someone's thought process just by mentioning something. You know, somebody can tell you to go so that I don't lose connection with you guys. Every time it's like a blackout zone where I'm going through right now. But somebody, you know, you got some influencers that will almost tell you what to think, or have you following suit on things, even from food to music to places to go, to style, to fashion, to parenting, you know, things like this. But when it comes to something like racism, is you should see how, I mean, you should come to know how the media will only post certain things, but you have a whole lot of other news that can be covered. But they choose just to keep people, you know, upset and in a position where they're constantly at war. When was the last time we even seen at war with each other instead of just trying to build? When was the last time we even seen a police shooting? But the thing is, are they still going on? You know what I'm saying? Are they still going on out there? Is anybody still here, or do I got a bad connection? Hey, can y'all still hear me or see me? Because I don't know if I have a bad connection. I'm riding through a kind of like a blackout zone. And then we got like a storm coming through that's supposed to be pretty nasty. Can y'all hit one if y'all can still hear me? All right, yeah. Okay, 5:44, so you can still hear me. Yeah, it's here in Charleston. It's a pretty bad storm. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, back to what I was saying. Like, it's so many things that go on, and obviously you have someone that pulls the trigger on all news before it goes out. Anything that goes out, you have to get approval. So we have to think. Don't think for a second that there's news that comes about. And all my links are in my. If you check out my other videos, you go to my main page on Facebook. I mean on YouTube, you'll see all my links for Facebook and all that other stuff. All my social media links. If you go into the description, it's not in the description of, if you check the description in this video, you'll see the links to my social media. But someone has to pull the trigger on all news that goes out. Every single thing that's posted, that you see, whether it be Fox News, whether it be MSNBC, you know, they have to approve it first. So there's please believe there's plenty of news that just slips through the crack, and it's only until someone makes a big deal about something, an influencer, that something will go viral, or they have no choice but to put it up. You know what I mean? So what's happening, Jermaine? So, I mean, what have y'all checked out the video yet? Anybody on here, y'all checked out the video? I think I got a bad connection. I was just waiting for y'all. Anybody, any responses on here if y'all checked it out? You know what I mean? But we'll see what comes from this story. I don't want to talk too long on here. Wasn't nobody offended when all them people got killed in Chicago? People soft as hell. Yeah, we need to. I hear you on that. A lot of people are. I'm gonna use the great Alan Roger Curry's word, are duplicitous, and with certain things. You know, they're very duplicitous with that. You know, with killings, murder, things of that nature that goes on, and they would rather attack, you know, certain people or institutions. You know what I'm saying? But as long as, when it comes to, you know, police brutality, police killings, and black on black crime, white on white crime, you know, Asian on Asian crime, Hispanic on Hispanic, as long as somebody's getting arrested, I don't have a problem. As long as there's arrests, I don't have a problem. Why should I care about Pepsi or people who don't like Pepsi marketing? Yeah. Why should I? That's a good question. Why should I care about Pepsi or the people who don't like Pepsi marketing? Yeah. You can always, like I always say for people, you can always not tune in, not watch the video, or turn the channel unless you think on the grand scheme of things it's gonna affect change. You know what I mean? And police reform, if that's really what this is about, police reform is bigger than a protest. It's much bigger than a protest for police reformation. been talked about and during these, presidential campaigns, but you never really see anything, done with that. So, I mean, that's pretty much all I got, man. I just wanted to, hit on this. I know I've been talking for quite some time. I'm gonna try to come on later, and probably put out a regular video tonight, and then I wanted to do another chat on something about healthcare. I wanted to talk about healthcare because I've come across this issue recently, just to start a dialogue with you guys, just to get your opinions on it, and go in, because this is some the more I'm actually getting into this situation, as far as getting my own personal insurance, the more I'm seeing, the more I'm learning about this, the way this insurance is working in healthcare, and this Affordable Care Act, Obamacare thing is working, and it's a beast. And the funny thing is that the government orchestrated this, and it's being allowed. All of this stuff is permitted due to the nature of this capitalistic society that we live in. So with that being said, man, I'll catch you guys on the next video. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you comment. If you don't mind, like the video if you like it. If you don't like it, go ahead and dislike it. You know what I'm saying? Check me out by all means on social media. Link is in the description. That way we can fellowship over there as well as here. Amazon, same deal. The Well of Wisdom, feel free. I'm gonna try to improve this channel more. Like I said, I want to start doing interviews with people. Shout out Mike Myers. I want to start doing interviews with people on different topics, just to get the average Joe's thoughts on life and different experiences from different people, and give people voices as well. So I'm gonna try to do that as my channel grows and expands. So with that being said, remember, anything lost can be found again except for time wasted, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Peace.